Have you ever caught yourself overthinking every little thing in your relationship? Wondering if your partner truly cares or if you're just setting yourself up for heartbreak? Doubt has a way of creeping in, even when there's no real reason for it. And for Stacey, those doubts nearly destroy something beautiful. Stacey had always been a deep thinker. She analyzed everything, every text, every pause in conversation, every change in tone. She called it being aware. But in reality, it was something else. Doubt. Her past relationships had left scars. She had given her heart fully before, only to have it broken. So when she met Kobe, a man who was genuine, patient, and kind, she wanted to believe in him, but her mind wouldn't let her. At first, the doubt was small. If Kobe took longer than usual to reply to a text, she wondered, what was he doing? If he mentioned a female coworker, she caught herself imagining worst-case scenarios. When he went out with friends, she had to fight the urge to check in constantly. Kobe started to notice. "Hey," he said one night, noticing the way she hesitated before responding to his stories about work. "Is something wrong?" She shook her head quickly. "No, of course not." But inside, she was already overthinking. Then came the breaking point. One evening, Stacey saw Kobe smiling at a message on his phone. "Who's that?" she asked, trying to sound casual. Kobe turned the screen toward her. "Marcus." Relief washed over her, but she hated that she had even needed that reassurance. That night, she couldn't sleep. She kept replaying every moment, every time she had let doubt creep in. She knew Kobe had done nothing wrong, but she also knew she couldn't keep living like this. A few days later, Kobe finally brought it up. "Stacey," he said gently, "do you trust me?" She hesitated. "Of course I do." Kobe sighed. "Then why does it feel like I have to prove it every day?" His words hit deep. She opened her mouth to explain, but he held up a hand. "I get it," he continued. "You've been hurt before. But Stacey, I'm not them. I can't keep paying for their mistakes." Stacey felt her throat tightened. She knew he was right. That night, she sat with herself reflecting. She had spent so much time waiting for something to go wrong that she never allowed herself to enjoy what was right in front of her. She decided things had to change. Instead of letting her thoughts spiral, Stacey started asking herself a simple question. Is there actual evidence for this fear? Or am I creating a story in my head? Most of the time, the answer was clear. She realized her doubts weren't about Kobe's actions. They were about her own fear of getting hurt. One evening, instead of bottling up her emotions, she told Kobe the truth. "I struggle with trust," she admitted. "It's not because of you, but I don't want my past to ruin this." Kobe took her hands. "I don't need you to be perfect, Stacey. I just need you to be honest with me." For the first time, she felt safe enough to be vulnerable. Doubt lives in the mind. Trust lives in the present. Stacey started practicing gratitude, focusing on the moments when Colby showed up for her. The way he listened, the way he remembered the little things, the way he stood by her, even when she struggled. Slowly, the doubts grew quieter. Months later, Stacey sat across from Colby at their favorite cafe, watching him talk excitedly about a new project. She realized something. She wasn't overanalyzing anymore. She was just present. She reached for his hand and gave it a squeeze. "What was that for?" Colby asked, smiling. She shrugged. "Just grateful for you." He chuckled. "I'll take that." And for the first time in a long time, Stacey felt peace. Because trust wasn't about eliminating all fear. It was about choosing to believe in the good despite the fear. Doubt can destroy even the strongest relationships. Not because the other person is untrustworthy, but because fear can make us see things that aren't there. If you've been doubting your partner, ask yourself, is this about them or is it about me? Healing starts when you choose to trust. Together, let's move from doubt to power, one story at a time.